What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? I'm just waking up with my coffee. We had some little visitors this morning. That was pretty fun. The wind's blowing on and off. It's a little chilly outside when the wind's blowing, but it's a nice temperature. 63 degrees it is outside. I don't know what we have in store for today, but I will be cooking beans today. It's going to be delicious. And maybe tidy my van up a little bit. Maybe a couple little projects here and there. And we'll see what else we get up to. Meanwhile, let's check in with the grumpy one. Are you pooping?
No.
What's going on, grumpy one?
I'm not grumpy.
Yeah, it was the grumpy one.
Do you want bacon this morning or no?
I would love some bacon this morning.
Okay, well, not if you call me grumpy.
Yes.
Honestly?
Yes, bacon, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm just trying to find something to watch or listen to while I do that.
You can watch me.
I mean, that is very entertaining.
I'll do a handstand.
Will you?
Probably not. I'll probably break my neck if I try.
Probably.
But it would be entertaining.
It would make really good content.
Yes.
I think our audiences would enjoy it.
Yes. Well, I don't know if they'd enjoy me dying, but...
Well, no, we don't need that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you were trying to do a handstand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for bacon if I make it like soon, or do you want to wait?
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay. Like
Yes.
I said, I'm just trying to find something to listen to while I do that and clean up my camp.
What's this? You've been stealing my drinks over here?
It's so good.
You still drinking on that thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's more.
Well, I just have a little bit left.
Okay, I got berry as well.
Yeah, I like that one though.
Yeah, that one's much better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll check back in when there's bacon.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Amanda fried up this bacon for me. So delicious. Ooh, hot. Delicious. Alright, so I've just downloaded a bunch of footage from my cameras. I noticed for my trail cameras, I'm not really getting a lot of activity around camp, but over by the tree where I have my cheaper, older camera, I was getting a lot of activity. I didn't know till I just downloaded all the footage. So I brought my better camera, trail cam down here, put the little Aussie truck down there. Some viewers recommended we put the Aussie truck out to see if we can get like a squirrel to ride in the back or whatever. So that's what we've done now. I might actually just move this. I don't like the angle it's on. There we go. Let's just leave it like that. All right. Actually, turn it a little. Yeah, like that maybe. And then across here, there's the other one. I've seen some squirrels hanging around up there. So we got that one there. But yeah, I'm pretty hopeful we'll get some really decent footage from those two camera placements now. Because we didn't have squat before except for the cat. Maybe a little bit of squirrel activity this morning. Yeah, very cool. Alright, so I was downloading some footage and I actually played a bit of video games for a bit. Weather's beautiful right now. There's a geocache, but it's on top of a mountain and there's no trail to get it to it. So it's quite a bit of backcountry backtrekking, about a mile. So it sounds like I see the bluebirds stealing my nuts over by the trail cam there. That's pretty cool. That makes some good footage later. Save some for the squirrels, so anyway, as I was saying, good backcountry hike, perfect time for it. We can do some cooking and stuff when I get back. And we're gonna do beans today. Amanda's excited about that because she loves to get gassy. Yeah. Wild and gassy. Yeah. So, alright, so we're gonna head out hiking. I am actually taking my gun with me today, although that probably won't stop a black bear if there's any mountain kitties out there, it might scare them off, or it might scare a bear off. But this is that kind of area, so just in case. I don't think I'll need it, but just in case, we're carrying my 9mm today. Alright, let's head on out. Alrighty, we're back at the boulders that we were at yesterday evening for our little mini hike. Still got quite a ways to go, but I'm taking the most direct route I can. Since there's no trail, we're just beelining as straight as I can through the forest out here. So I'm not sure if this is the beginning of the mountain or if this is just in front of the mountain, but we have to hike directly up this and over the top. It's looking very heavily brushed, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting trying to get through this. Well, it appears it's not gonna be as direct as I thought, because that brush is so thick I can't get through that, so I have to follow around where it's not brushed and try to find a way in now. Maybe a animal trail or something. Let's see. Okay, we're following this animal trail up this creek here. On further inspection on the map, it's definitely not this mountain that's on top of it. It's further this way. Looks like I gotta get over 2 more hills or mountains to get to the one that I'm climbing. So we're just gonna follow this creek and hope this takes us between them at least. Maybe I'll get closer to where I need to go. Yeah, so there's this animal trail going through here. I'm gonna see if I can get through here. It's kind of wide enough here. I don't know if it's gonna close down on me. Seems well traveled. Let's see where it goes. All right, the trail's kind of closing in on me a bit, but we are getting closer. So maybe this big mountain hill thing here is what we're looking for. I'll have to check the map again. Oh, all right. These trails have gotten pretty crazy. I'm having to duck right down on my knees in some of them to crawl through, because these are like deer or javelina trails or whatever. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Give you a little bit of a look what I'm dealing with. It's very slippery, very angled, and very overgrown. It's definitely an animal trail of some sort. Oh, this is a little bit. Let's picture some. Oh God, let's see where this goes. Ow. Oh, I see something shining over here. What is that? Is that a sign? What is that? It's a barbecue. What is going on here? That is strange. Water bottles and a barbecue. Who drugged this out here? And an Italian coffee pot. There's a flat plate here. Beer cans or Coke cans or something. It's been out here a while. It's pretty rusted up some of it. There's tin cans. There's more trash down the wash there. But what the heck is this doing here? This is weird, guys. It would have taken some serious effort to drag all this into here, and it's not even a decent like camping spot. It's all unlevel. It's all directly where rainfall is going to congregate and flow down here. So I really don't understand what this barbecue is doing out here, but all the gear for it, there's little toasting things and hot plates and everything, coffee pot, everything just left behind here. Assuming someone was attempting to live out here at one point, but I doubt that worked too well for them. So I think they abandoned it and took off. What a waste of stuff, man. Barbecue looks barely used. It's trash now from sitting in the elements, but that's insane. What a find. That's why I'm saying, like, you never know what you're gonna find by going off trail. This is literally an animal trail, not a hiking trail. And here this is. All right, let's keep going. All right, we're back on the wash again. Looks like it's opened up a little bit here at least. Doesn't go very far before it closes back in on me though. This is definitely one of the more difficult hikes I've taken to get to a geocache. But I knew it was probably going to be like that coming into this hike. So yeah, we were up for the challenge. Now this is really cool to see. As you can see here, this is where a buck has been robbing the velvet off of his antlers. And it looks pretty recent. We're coming into, well, we're in spring now. So coming out of winter into spring is when that occurs. So some fresh set of antlers been rubbing all over this tree. Okay, you can see the opposite mountain over there where we came from. Now we're on this nasty stuff. We gotta get to the top of this mountain here. And there's not even really any animal trails here. I just walked through some nasty dried out cat's claw, cut the heck out of myself. Fun. Okay, take a little breather. Then we gotta go up this pretty much straight uphill here. Getting warm. Starting to see a lot of this really cool crystallized quartz here popping up. Pockets of quartz with these awesome crystal formations in them. It's really, really cool. All right, this gives you a good idea what I'm climbing through now. It looks to be no trail. It's actually very overgrown animal trail. Here it opens up just a little bit more. It's very slidey, very slippery, very overgrown with spiky stuff, and very steep. I'm sure there's an easier way to this geocache. I just didn't find it. But going back down, I definitely ain't coming back down this side. We're gonna go maybe back down the other side. There's got to be an easier grade than this. This is crazy. Oh, I'm standing in ants. I better get moving. Well, this makes for a beautiful view. There's, I think, I forgot what highway this is. Is it the 160 or 260? Coming through here. Camp is down there somewhere, way, way back behind this next hill. This is how high up we are. Still got, I don't know, probably another 300 feet up to the top maybe, but it's slow going because I'm having to zigzag through animal trails up there. And they're very overgrown. This mountain is kicking my butt, guys. We're so close to the top now. This is way higher than I thought it was going to be. And way more difficult. I doubt there's many people that get up to this geocache. I hope it's an actual physical one, because I always wonder with the ones that are marked with a question mark. But I am above any mountain that's in my immediate area here. I'm on the highest peak here in my immediate area. It is rough and windy. Whew. All right, almost there. Oh, that's my body screaming for oxygen. Exerting myself. Oh. Wow, there's some beautiful cactuses and flowers up here. So wild. All right, let's keep going. Oh my God, that thing just scared the poo-poos out of me. Big turkey vulture was perched right above my head here. And I guess there's a nest there, I think. 2 turkey vultures. Yeah, they really scared me. He didn't move, he was just sitting there silent, but I think that's his nest right there. The amount of noise he made, I thought it was a cougar out ready to pounce on me. That scares me. Oh, that's cool. There's like some chert rock here. That's what they make arrowheads out of. Almost there, guys. Not gonna lie, guys, there's this big den under this huge slab of rock here. Looks perfect for a bear or a mountain lion. It's huge. And you can tell it's been used. I don't like that. I want to get far away from that. But as I stand above this horrible looking den that could have nasty creatures inside of it, and there's another one below it. Ugh. Look how beautiful the rock formations are. Oh my god. But somewhere up here there's a geocache. I don't know where. We gotta find it. There's a survey marker here. Oh, there it is. There we go, 1984 Highway Division. We are on top. There's another survey marker on there. We officially made it on top, guys. I'm exhausted. What the heck is this? It looks like there's ruins up here. What the heck? Who built this up here? Man, am I going crazy? These are walls. Those are definitely walls, guys. Is this Native American ruins up here? There's multiple rooms and stuff. What the heck? Look, there's more walls over here. Definitely wasn't expecting ruins up here. I was expecting a geocache, but not ruins. Alright, let's snoop around, look at how many walls there are up here. Then we'll look for the geocache. What the heck? Look at all this, guys. So many walls. Look like there's a whole civilization up here. That's crazy. Look, there would have been another building right here. This one's way more falling apart. And over here. And over here. Here's some more walls. And over here. Even down here, guys. What the heck? What am I looking at right now? Look at those walls. Whoa, the wind. Look at this. Oh my god, what is that? That could have been a room at one point, but it looks more like an animal den now. Oh, I don't like the looks of that now. Guys, look at this. We're literally up on this ruin looking down on the highway here. That is insane, guys. What a view. This is like a fortress up here. I can only guess it was a Native American site up here. But yeah, this would have been a pretty formidable fortress against attackers or other tribes. Wild. And something definitely lives under that rock. I don't see anything in there now, but you're gonna see things have been under there. I don't know, I'm gonna have to find out what this mountain is called and do some research to see if there's any. I'm sure it's noted somewhere in history of a Native American ruin being up here. We'll see if we can find some history on it. In the meantime, let's find that geocache, because it's getting crazy windy up here. Alright, I found it, guys. It's an ammo box under this rock I don't like. Let's hope there's no snakes in under here. Let's go for it. Geocache. Alright. That's cool. I love finding The ammo box ones, they're my favorite. Wait a second. Is this not secured? Oh, yeah, it is. I think. Alright, let's open it up. Okay. There's the log. Looks like another log. What is that? Okay, we're gonna have to, I think that's this. Oh yeah, there's the stamp pad. That's cool. And the ink. Here's the trade items. Just a bunch of kids' toys and a little bell. Something else, I don't know what that is in there. An empty bullet cartridge, it's a big one too. Alright, we'll put all that back in there. I forgot to bring anything to put in there, so I don't know. Nothing to leave this time. And we'll put that back for the next lot of people that never come up here. It's been a year since anybody's, well actually, not quite a year, almost a year since anyone's been up here and logged this cache. So yeah, it's and no wonder why. No wonder why it's such a rough hike up here. But oh my god, the fact that it has Indian ruins up here, that's amazing, guys. That was way better and cooler than finding the geocache. What a cool idea to hide a geocache up here just to get people to find the ruins up here. That's amazing. Well worth the hike. Almost damn near killed me. That was crazy. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, it's rough. There's no trail and it's heavily vegetated. Come on, get up in there. So yeah, we'll cover that back up like that. All right, now we got to find our way back down, and there's no trail, so gonna take a rest first, then we're gonna start heading back down. So we'll see you down the bottom, unless we find something more interesting to show you. It's kind of funny that I mentioned I found that chert hiking up to the top here. And that's what Native Americans would use to make arrowheads with. That's probably a bit that they broke off and left down on the ground there for making arrowheads. So pretty cool that I found that. Anyway, whew, we got a hike a ways to go, so let's get down there. I'm off the mountain, but I took a different way that's taking me away from camp. I don't have any other choice than to follow it because it's just such thick brush here. So it's gonna pop me out somewhere. I'm just gonna have to do some additional walking to the camp. That's fine. But check this tree out. Looks like it's been hit by lightning. Big old shot down the side of it with some burning and stuff like that. Stripping some of the bark a bit. Pretty cool. Alright, this is the mess that I'm going through. I'm just following washes and animal trails, and it's tearing me up pretty good because it's pretty thick through here. This is a little bit more open, so I'm just trying to follow path of least resistance, and we'll see where we end up. Definitely taking me away from the way I want to go, but geez, look at this. This is a beautiful little sort of big wash, I guess you'd call it. Big flash flood wash type thing. All these beautiful pines and stuff in here. Giant boulders and such. Heavily traveled by animals, as you can see. I'm following this animal path right now. They've cut a nice little ledge in here for me to walk along. It's pretty cool. And that is a big boulder, guys. Look at the size of that thing. That is crazy. That's the biggest one I've seen out here. Oh my god, what a good sight that is. Camp. We made it, guys. We made it. That was one of the more difficult hikes I've done in a long time. Let's go rehydrate. Alright, now we survived the hike, now we're gonna start prepping dinner. So let's do that. We're doing beans. I'm excited. It's gonna be really hearty, healthy delicious meal, especially after that huge hike. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Maybe if I have time, I might try cook some rice with it. Or should I just throw some rice in it? Maybe I'll just put some rice in it. That could work. Okay, so we chop up about 4 ounces of salami, throw that into the pot. Okay, then we're gonna get this ham steak, chop that up and throw it in there. Now we are putting these 2 Polish sausages, chop those up, throw them in there. And then we're gonna chop up this pork chop, a nice big thick pork chop, and we're gonna put that in as well. Then we're gonna chop up this onion and put it in as well. Okay, next we're gonna smash and dice up these garlic cloves and throw that in. All right, now we're gonna dice up this, or chop up this head of cilantro, and that's going in as well. Okay, we're gonna put what we call a palm of salt in there. We're gonna put in 2 sachets of Sazon Goya in there, or Goya Sazon. Put that in there. We're also putting in, you can put in a little bit of oil to get it started off frying. I'll get more oil coming out of this Polish sausage there. I actually substituted a scoop of little bacon grease from the bacon we cooked today. Because I forgot to bring my oil out. I got a new oil and I left it, you guessed it, I left it at work. Then we're also going to put 2 teaspoons of that in there. And 2 teaspoons of that in there. Now the recipe doesn't call for it, but I like to put in a bit of fresh ground pepper in it. So we put a little bit of that in there. And it should look like this. Then additionally, we're going to put some manzanilla olives in there when we're ready to put the beans in there. But we're going to put this on saute up these ingredients first. Then beans, olives, and water. And then we should be good to pressure cook it after that. I also forgot to mention, you want to peel and roughly cut up a potato that'll go in with the beans as well. Okay, so we're going to set this to saute on the Instant Pot. And we're going to sizzle this up all. And, oh, there that goes. And just for those who are wondering, this is a Instant Pot Mini. It's 700 watts. So it's a little bit more van life friendly for those who have power stations and solar power and stuff like that. All right, so yeah, we're gonna saute that up. When it's ready, then we'll add the rest of the ingredients and put it to 45 minutes pressure cook. Are you pooping?
Hi. No, I'm talking to John from Nomadic Pride.
See you up there.
We're just chatting about
Yes?
stuff, yeah. Yeah, he's been camping, so he's been posting some cool photos.
I did see his photos.
Yeah.
Yes, I did tell him you had enough room for his fridge out there finally.
He did, yeah. I'm excited to see a new video of his. I'm just watching or listening to pregame.
Very cool.
And I'm excited for beans because
Beans.
I'm hungry.
The beans are cooking.
Yes.
The beans are cooking. Okay, so we're gonna put these olives in. 2 tins of beans, a little splash of rice, just a little bit, and as much of these 2 bottles of water we can to the max line. It won't be full 2 bottles, but as much as we can. All right, so then we cancel the saute. We go to pressure cook. 1 hour 45? I thought it was just 45. Oh, I must have been cooking something else. I don't need 1 hour and 45 on these beans, that's for sure. We're gonna hit it back to 45 minutes. There we go. And let it go. All right, that is on. As soon as it builds the pressure on there, it's gonna start the 45-minute timer, and then we got beans ready to go after that. Instead of cooking rice separately, I just threw a little bit of rice in there, so it'll help thicken it too. I'm excited, guys. So today we officially say goodbye to charging brick number 2. These are really bad design that Apple made. They suck. They suck for plugging on the walls. They fall out all the time. This little thing here, which pops off, doesn't really grip on very good at all and falls off, or if it doesn't fall off, it can make a terrible connection. These things get really hot really quick and just burn out super easy. That's number 2 down. Yeah, it feels like garbage too. But I just ordered another one. I don't order the Apple ones anymore because they're like $100. I order these $20, $30 generic ones now, and they're just as bad as the Apple ones, but at least I'm not paying $100 for the Apple ones. So, yeah. I was wondering why things weren't charging. I thought it was the cables or the phone or the laptop or whatever. Nope, it's the brick. I tried multiple things. It's definitely the brick. The cables are fine. The products are fine. It's just this stupid brick. So, that's that. I just ordered a new cheap one on Amazon. Apple, figure your stuff out because these things suck. Oh yeah, guys, look at this. Delicious. All right, guys, I'm excited. It's been a long day hiking and exhausting activities. This is, as you can see, the steam is incredibly hot, so we need it to cool down. Oh man, that flavor is so good, guys. Delicious. I'm gonna enjoy this. Exactly what I need. All right, guys, that was amazing. I was losing light, so I washed everything up. I took a bit of a wipe bath, wiped myself down after all that sweating today. I didn't have enough time to have a full shower, so we went for the white bath. Not the best, but it's better than nothing. So, what time is it? It's like 7:30 right now. It's getting dark outside. It's a huge day. So I was going to be lazy and do nothing today, and then I felt like I had to go out and do something, be motivated, or be active. And we ended up being very busy today, so it was a really good day, though. I feel exhausted. I think I'm going to sleep good tonight. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I think I'm going to watch a movie and fall asleep. And tomorrow, it's supposed to be pretty dang cold tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow will be my lazy day. We'll see. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed my adventures today, and this is Aussie Van Man. Until next time, we'll see you later. What's going on here?